So when you're ready to, find a quiet place, find a quiet room, and go there and tune everybody else out. So if you have kids or anybody noisy in the house, go to a quiet place in your house where you can sit comfortably, cross-legged seated or on a chair, or you can lie flat without falling asleep, and get to your space and pause the video and get to your space there somewhere quiet. And I'm just gonna play for you. This is my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. A little bit of peace and quiet. And so when you get to your space, close your eyes and start to move inward and land in your body. And then let out a few ahs or ha's through the mouth to start to release. We're resetting the cadence of your breath. So we get busy during our day, and the first thing that goes is we forget about our breath. And our breath can be used as a great, beautiful focusing and meditative tool. See if you can drop down into that rest and digest. So maybe it's an ah or a ha that you take, or a yawn. We'll do that too. But if you can, try to do an ah or a ha or an something that makes noise in your throat too, you guys, because we want to make a connection and open up the throat chakra here. Because when you're connecting intimately with somebody, it's your voice. You want to you don't want to stifle that. So let's kind of gently vibrate it open. So it's an ah, or it's a ha, or it's a And then when you're ready to, you're going to close the mouth and just breathe through the nose, and then just close the eyes, and you're going to set a little placeholder in the back of your crazy busy mind and say, you know what? I know that you have a lot of things for me to do, and to-do lists and multitasking and a lot of stuff you think I need to pay attention to, but until I'm done with this practice and then connecting with my partner, I want you to go to the back burner and leave me alone so I can stay present, and so I can connect and get into my body and get all that I can get out of this next, 10 minutes, half hour, 2 hours of connecting with my partner. And then as you're closing the eyes and just breathing through the nose, just start to notice the sensations in the body. Again, as I said, we're always thinking about sex, and it's connection, and sex is, and intimacy is really about feeling. So see if you can drop in and feel anything that's going on in your body. And it may be that it's like buzzing crazy because you've been running all day. Or it may be like a quiet vibration, maybe a tingling sensation. Whatever sensation comes up, just feel it, just sit with it. And just breathe calmly and not judge whatever comes up. Just sit with the sensation. See if you can feel anything in this body. And if you aren't used to doing a mindfulness practice, then start with the pads of your hands or the pads of the feet is a good place to connect to sensations. And then take about 10 or 15 more breaths here. Just coming into your senses, into the sensations of your body. When you're ready to, I'm going to have you connect to something you're grateful for, a moment of gratitude. So that could be that you have a roof over your head, that you have loved ones in your life, that you have a job, that you have a dog, that you have anything you're genuinely grateful for. And then close your eyes and just allow that sense of gratitude to wash through your body. And then whoever you're going to connect to, I want you to bring that person into your awareness and attention, and just remind yourself a little bit of why you're connecting with them. See if you can find something that you're grateful for about them. And maybe it is because they support you, or they love you, or they do things to help you. Or see if you can think of anything specific over the last week and go, wow, sometimes we forget and we don't tell our partners these things, and we're like, oh, that was really nice of them, that was really nice of him to make that extra egg for me in the morning and leave it in the fridge. Or it's really nice to have someone there helping as a part of a team. Or I just love his eyes, they're sexy. Or her legs, or whatever it is about them. Just find one thing that you're grateful for about your partner. And then as you close your eyes, just allow yourself to indulge in that sensation to wash over you of love and of connection, of appreciation, of gratitude. And then take a few more breaths. And if you can, I'm going to ask you to just linger here after the video turns off. Just linger here for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes if you can. And then when you're ready, after you've sat for that period of time, when you're coming out of this space and you start to open your eyes and come back into the room that you're in, and when you start to leave and walk out of that room and connect to your partner or to connect to that other person, just start to notice the sensations, the sights, the sounds. Be present in that room. And if the mind starts to wander you off to a to-do list or something, say, hey, remember I told you to just stay back here with that little placeholder. I'll come back to you. And that will just help you draw this out, or drag this out, or sip that sense of presence that you're building within yourself. Sip it as much of it as you can, and to bring it out into that connection with that other being. I hope you have a fabulous, amazing connection with whoever you're attempting to connect with. Enjoy it. Namaste.